Hello.
Oh.
Hello?
Old time.
Wow.
I just wanted to see what was on.
My gold.
Where's the directional fart cam?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
I wanted, and we're back.
That was a really long bathroom break.
2 years.
Yeah.
Funny exact joke I told him to do.
For all of our subscribers out there. Yeah.
You know, surprisingly, people do listen.
How
Do they
many?
really?
Not that many, but
There's people out there. There's
There's
Dad?
there's some psychopaths out there.
Mom, dad, and my coworkers that find it every 4 months.
I will say this: like award-winning podcasters,
Have listened
Wait,
to
is
this?
Ira Glass listening to this right now?
he at least knows about Fart FM.
Oh, I thought we were award winning.
No. Award-winning podcasters have listened to this show.
What awards?
There's a
Drunkest
bunch.
on a
There's like
podcast.
there's like the iHeartRadio Awards, Signal Awards. There's the New Jersey Web Fest is big.
Do you think I can
Well,
email
what's the
Sirius
name
and
of the
see if I can
award?
get us an award?
Yeah.
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, can I buy an award?
What is it, like
yeah,
best
like-
podcast of the year? Like best episode of the year?
Most
Yeah, I mean they
podcast
do
of the year.
have stuff like that. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
The Ambies is supposed to be like the Oscars of podcasting,
I
and then
hate
there's like
Yeah.
the iHeart.
I mean, I hate the Oscars in general, and then now it's just like they
Ambies
make
is
it
what I
even
take to
to
try to go to
more
sleep on a
repulsive.
plane.
Yeah. So they, yeah, I mean that's what you listen to. You listen to podcasts as you go to sleep on a plane. You take a Xanax and Ambien.
Pop and
And
Molly.
then you
I'm
listen to the
sweating.
Ambies about the best podcast.
You
that
wake up,
could
you have all these
listened
weird
to.
thoughts you never thought you would have.
Yeah.
And you just record yourself.
I gotta listen to episode 274 of Call Him Daddy.
Call her daddy.
Hawk Tua.
Talk to her.
Talk to her.
She threw out the first pitch to a Mets game too.
Was it good?
Not
Did
terrible.
she Hawk Tua on it?
Yeah, did she spit on? Did she throw a spitball?
Spit on it?
No, spitballs are illegal now. They've been illegal
Even
for,
for
a
the
while.
Hawk Tua girl?
Yeah. She wasn't
Even
throwing
for the
net.
opening pitch.
Come on. Well, they're not trying to hit the opening pitch. What does it matter?
obviously
No,
not.
yeah, there's always this.
There's always this guy trying to beam the Hawk Tua girl.
No, when's the last time you thought it's the first pitch of the game? Yeah, like Francisco Lindor leads off.
It always puts a home team at a
All right,
disadvantage.
Hawk Tua's on the mound.
Yeah, why do you think they get to bat last? They get home field advantage because the random person gets to throw it out. Danny DeVito, his ERA is like 75 because he just keeps getting lit up. It's even more embarrassing when you strike out. Mike Trout went 0 for 4 in opening pitches.
I hate this rule.
Fucking Hawk Tua girl.
The fuck did I do with the instructions?
She wins the Cy Young.
Imagine she just gets signed after the
No
after the
hitter.
pitch. Wait, do that again. Throw that pitch again.
Wait a second. Do that again.
Is this the pitch storm? So contact.
Yeah.
Contact would definitely be great. Like
At
Adult
baseball.
Swim.
Yeah.
All right. So let's.
David
Speaking
Kwan.
of contact, so the goal for this episode is we're going to play this game, and then the next time we do this, from this episode,
2
we'll
years
have-
from now.
yeah, we will have developed a script out of one of the ideas from whatever like the winning idea is from tonight's game run of this game.
Oh, we're pitching ideas.
So yeah, the premise of this game is that so each turn we'll do at least like one round. If we like it, we can go around twice. Each round, whoever is like let's say dealer plays a movie studio executive, and then you all are pitching a movie to me. So there's going to be some cards that we draw for characters, for plot, and I can give notes to whatever idea you're pitching. And then I have decided, well, we can use these like storytelling dice, which some people use for D&D. If you don't like whatever card you drew, just like throw some die and like make up a story, like things that you could add into the story for like the pitch. So like I rolled a diamond ring, an apple, and a snorkel So if you don't want to use whatever card you pull to enhance the story,
So you mean you would literally include a diamond ring, an apple, or a snorkel
Into-
in your story?
into whatever, like,
they don't
plot you're
represent
pitching.
something else. It's just,
I've been to a Diddy
You're
party.
just trying
you
to
don't have
pitch
to
me.
use each one of those.
No,
that's
you,
just-
you know,
Gotcha,
this is just
okay.
for inspiration.
Okay,
You can do whatever you want. You can roll again. I don't care. I just thought it might be nice to add on.
Okay.
Like, this does not come with the game. This is just something
this
that
whole
I,
thing doesn't. Okay.
this doesn't. The dice doesn't or
Gotcha.
don't. So this is just for our purposes. Like if we want to spice up the game, like just grab some die, roll it in front of you. I just didn't want it clinking on the table.
So this really has nothing to do with baseball, and I really should not have set my lineup.
I mean, fantasy is arbitrary.
The Pitchstorm is coming.
Should have taken Paul Skeens.
No one can hit it. He pitches a no-hitter every game.
It's like six balls at once.
Johnny Pitchstorm's up again.
Oh my God, he threw 5 balls at once. It's a full count after 1 pitch.
Oh no, he's going against the most powerful batter in the
And once
MLB.
again, we're to the bottom of the inning after 1 minute.
Yeah. Who said baseball takes too long? Escaped 15 minutes. We have a double no-hitter going on.
All right, I'm going to read the instructions and then we'll just play. All right, so this is a party game that puts players in the position of unprepared writers pitching movie ideas to the world's worst executives. During each round of pitching, players take turns acting as the executive and messing up all the movies being pitched. Whoever bought dinner for someone else most recently is the executive for the first round. All right, well, I cooked dinner tonight for Friendsgiving, Brosgiving, whatever the fuck we're calling it.
Days giving. Is what they call it.
Okay.
All right, so the executive draws 3 note cards. 1, 2, 3. Everyone else chooses to draw either 3 plot cards or 3 character cards. They may not draw from both decks. All right, so you 3 are the writers. So you have you got Taylor Ham. You're Bacon Bits, right? Big Pig was my brother. And then Colonel Kielbasa. All right, so you 3 are all the writers. All right, so to make their movies, each writer chooses a card from their hand to use in their pitch and places it face down on the table. They then draw a card from either the plot or character deck and, without looking at it, attach it to their chosen card to create a complete movie. So we want it to look like character and plot, top to bottom. So the top card is character, bottom is plot, just like this little diagram and the instructions.
Wait, so I have 3 cards for character. I'm gonna put.
Pick your favorite character. Pick your favorite one.
Oh, they
whatever.
go like they
And
go
then
together
and then
like
pick
a little
plot.
script. Look,
Exactly.
it's fun. It's a little scripty thing.
When every writer has a face-down movie in front of them, the writer to my left, so
Me.
you will flip over both your cards and read them aloud.
A grumpy old man that just wants his privacy battles an evil possessed book in a bookstore.
It sounds like an actual movie.
Yeah.
You'd see that on like the Hallmark Channel.
More Lifetime.
You then have 45 seconds to pitch your movie idea to me, the executive. Good luck.
Well, first of all, thank you for taking this meeting. I know you're really important, and yeah, thank you for that. So I'll just cut right to it. So grumpy old men, grumpy older men, the grumpiest of men. What do we do now? Books. Books are the new thing. All right, Barnes & Noble's coming back on. Amazon started at books, one of the biggest companies in the world. Everybody loves books. Everybody's out here going books, 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 books. What do people love? Privacy. What do people also love? Grumpy old men. They just got one in the White House. Everybody loves grumpy old men. So what do? It's going to be Donald J. Trump trying to avoid his MAGA army by sneaking into an empty Barnes & Noble because they know they don't read. And he ends up finding Kamala Harris's book that she wrote, and he has to fight it. It's a political piece. It's all animated.
All right, you're done.
Yeah.
I give you a couple instructions there because I'd like for it.
All right, I should keep reading the instructions because apparently I can interject. But so once at any point during the pitch, the executive may yell, "Pause, stop the timer." So I'm gonna go
I'm
get.
just using my watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a kitchen timer.
Okay.
Stop the timer and read one of their notes to the writer. So I should probably read my notes before I do that. The writer must work this card into their pitch no matter how bad it is.
Okay, we can do that next time around.
Yeah. Well, so we'll use this as a jumping off point. After each pitch, the executive draws a new note card to refill their hand to 3 cards. After each writer has pitched their movie, the executive decides which movie they like the most, so we'll go around. The writer who pitched the winning movie keeps the note card that was given to them as a point. So if no note was given to them, They may take a note card from the deck to count as their point.
Okay.
All right, so
No notes.
So the executive, I guess
No
you're allowed to say no
notes.
notes. So if I have no notes, then you just
Keep going.
You get a point, I guess, regardless.
Oh, well, at the end, if
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
take.
Right.
You
right.
take a card to count it.
All right, let me go run and get a kitchen timer,
So this is basically Cards Against Humanity with movie plots.
yeah,
which is kind of what we do anyway.
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less. It's pretty much my entire life is thinking of dumb movies.
I was reading my American
My
Dad
life is a
script
dumb
the other
movie.
day.
That was a good
I
one.
actually think I should finish
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah, it was making me laugh.
What? Which movie?
I wrote an American Dad spec script. I called it Hand American Dad, which I realized too. They already made an episode called Ham American Dad, so I think it would be the dumbest sequel that they could do called Hand
would love
American
that,
Dad.
honestly.
Yeah,
Is this
honestly.
part of
It
the
seems right up
Hand
their alley.
Dad universe?
Yeah, it's
Can I have the Pepsi?
Stan gets stuck in Steve's hand for a day, right? It's a body switch movie.
right there you go.
except
It's a
that-
Freaky Friday.
It's a Freaky Friday, except really it's one directional. Stan.
So it's
gets
more
cursed.
like an unpleasant Tuesday.
Yeah, Stan pisses off Dick at the office, and Dick is like friends with like a voodoo priest who curses Stan to go into Steve's hand for a day because Stan forgot to pick up Steve from baseball practice, and Steve's pissed at him, and all this stuff happens. And so now it's basically a school day for Steve, and Stan's in his hand the entire time. And then you could just
You
imagine
could just
things
think of
from
the
there.
hijinks that they would
Steve
get,
has a big
you know.
project he has to present. Maybe Stan has something at work. Steve has to go try to cover for him.
The problem is you got
My
this, it's
taco
a school
flavored
day, but you got the
cookies.
masturbation jokes you need to work in there.
Yeah, and then at the end, of course, Francine's asking Stan to like at least finger her or something. He's like, I can't, and then he turns over and he looks at his hand, and there's Steve in there. He's like, thanks, Dad.
I feel like that would actually work as an episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got some weird ones, like the
Yeah.
Rapture Christmas episodes and stuff.
yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
That was great.
That was a good one. Kind of crazy how much he crammed in 22 minutes. That was
Yeah,
just a
they
single
crave a
episode.
lot. I mean, also the Illuminati, phenomenal episode.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like the James Bond one. Doesn't like Roger? He's like a
Oh,
Bond villain.
tearjerker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he causes global warming so he can get better real estate.
Principal Lewis does. Yeah.
I like my favorite one's the Breaking Bad episode.
Yeah,
Where
reverse
they
those.
reverse those.
They reverse those.
When Vance Galifianakis zigs wheeze ass.
yeah. Honestly, that sounded like something out of like prime 2012 Josh's living room.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
That was like the peak of my creative
Yeah.
flow, my
Uh-huh.
output. And we wasted it all on the people like from Adult Swim that were listening in on
Yeah.
us.
And Google Word documents that went nowhere.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest dad of them all?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere else recently, and it made me want to kill
No.
myself. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so mad that our ideas didn't go. Also,
The
I'm
Dad
still
Network.
mad that they didn't say single gay dads or single gay dads,
Dad's
club.
Club.
At,
What was it? Bar trivia.
yeah.
He's like, oh, Dad's Club.
Yeah, Bruce, say the
Say the
full
name. Say the full name.
He said Oscar so white. Why couldn't he say single gay dads club?
Yeah, we need a bar trivia comeback.
Do you remember when we did trivia and we made our name build that wall and we came in dead last?
All right, who wants to go first?
Oh, let me
Oh, is there more?
how to win. Winning isn't the primary focus of the game, but if that kind of thing is important to you, we recommend you set a goal based on the length of the game that your group is looking for. So let's just go. We'll go around once.
Yeah, we'll go around once or twice in the week.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, at least once.
Everybody
each gets
everybody
to be
gets to be
executive
executive.
once.
Yeah. I think that's a good one.
Timing. In order to time the pitches, we recommend using the standard timer feature on your smartphone. I got a kitchen timer. I set it to 1 minute instead of 45 seconds.
works.
That's fine.
Just
It's
easier.
fine.
And I figured whoever has the most points, we can work the white elephant into this. I have something I made, like exclusive, I guess, one-of-one content Piggies merch.
Okay.
You brought something, right?
I brought something that, I don't know, maybe someone might want if they are willing to put in the work.
My gift is in the bottle, but also you get to keep the bottle too.
It's the worm.
No, the black cylindrical.
Oh, this right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
The gift is inside of it, but you also get to keep the bottle.
It is an
Amazon.
NFL and Amazon Prime branded Thursday Night Football thermos.
Yeah, water bottle. It's pretty good.
A brewmate water bottle.
All right, who wants to go first?
Well, how about you? So I'll be the executive again.
Yeah, because you didn't get to be the executive yet.
So you want to redraw your?
Yeah, I already
your hand?
redrew. I already
You
redrew.
did? All right. When you hear the tone,
Okay.
that's the start.
Exterior of the woods. A bunch of kids looking for adventure during summer vacation searches for a stolen nuclear bomb.
We're gonna definitely cast a star and have them die in the first act.
Cast a star and die in the first act.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, we're gonna get Finn Wolfhard, the weird looking guy from
Stranger Things?
Got
Got
it. So he's gonna lead it. It's gonna be Goonies 2, Search for the Bomb, and we're gonna have Corey Feldman to reprise his role. Josh Brolin. Somebody's had to have been dead in the Goonies, right? We're gonna dig up that corpse. Use AI. I want only practical effects. We're actually gonna steal a nuclear bomb, and spoiler, they don't save the day. They call it Hiroshima 2, Back to the Beaches.
I believe that was France, not Japan.
There's beaches in Hiroshima.
Beautiful beat. Not anymore. There were.
It's all glass.
Bacon Bitch, you're up.
So what do I just read?
Yeah, you read your... And make sure to say...
Do I
like
read it first, or do I create a pitch? and
Read
not-
it
not
first,
actually-
Read
and
it
then
out
riff
loud
it out.
and then say your pitch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got a surgeon with a fake medical degree tries to take down the top flute player in the band. All right. So think of
So
this.
it's a surgeon with the top medical
With a fake
so
medical degree.
Oh, so not a Doctor Strange, but
No.
he's a fake Doctor Strange. Okay.
fake Doctor Strange. His degree's in optometry.
Okay, great. And what's the plot then?
And he tries to take down the top flute player in the band.
Ready and
Okay. So imagine this first scene. Surgeon gets fired from his job at the hospital after they find out his degree is in French literature. And he's going back to high school, and he's like, God damn, I wasted all this time being the cool French literature guy when I could have been in the cool band. So now, de-aging process, AI is big now.
okay. On that note, we're gonna say I need way more '80s pop culture references.
Okay. So he's going to de-age, and then he's going to go back to high school, but it's in the 80s now. Okay, because he de-aged so much he actually went back in time. Now it's the 80s. All right, now he's got to be in the school band. They're doing a cover of, I guess the Police. I don't know what the band. I don't know what a lame band from the 80s is, but I think the Police cover band is, and he's got to get rid of the top flute player in that
Watching
band.
you.
And so it's kind of a cat and mouse, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, sexual tensions there. This guy's in his 40s. The person in high school is a high school student. So, there's kind of that spicy thing that'll get Asia in board. Overall, just, a really strong film.
Thinking Oscars.
It's got it all.
And
Colonel
last but
Kabasa.
not least, hold on 1 second.
Last and least.
Got his ass.
Oh, this is a really good one. You go, hey, quick question. What in the actual fuck?
Are
Are you just drinking grenadine?
I was waiting for a break to ask for the soda. I don't want to interrupt.
All right, read yours and then we'll go.
Okay. A soccer mom determined to help her kids win the big game gets trapped in the body of a bear. Ready? Okay. So imagine like an Amy Poehler type driving her 3 kids to a soccer game. This whole movie's going to take over the course of like one afternoon. All right. She's driving from their house to the field. She gets distracted by the kids in the back arguing. And she runs over a gypsy. Right? She gets out of the car and the gypsy starts cursing her. They get into an argument, and a mom references some shit she said to the kids about, you're going to be as slow as a bear out there or something. And she says this to the gypsy too. And the gypsy goes, oh, you're really going to know what's going to be like to be a bear. And then she says some, foreign words, and the mom's like, what's that all about? And then she gets back in the car and she starts driving to the soccer field. The game starts. And the mom's like, I'm feeling kind of weird. I'm going to go hit the porta potty. He comes, and then she's like,
Right.
oh, something's wrong.
Main character. Let's make Amy Poehler a dinosaur.
Okay, so now it's a raptor that's going to get turned into a bear. Right? Now, Amy Raptor is in the porta potty. She's like, I don't feel so good. Is that it? All right.
Ending on a porta potty. I don't feel so good. I'm gonna give this one to Bacon Bits for the flautist surgeon.
80s high school revenge fantasy.
The Heathers 2.
So you take your point. We'll burn these cards.
I feel like we've already wrote that movie. I like that she's like, I can't bear to be late to my kid's game.
Yeah.
these
There's
are the
something
burn
that would have been perfect.
What do you know about bears?
Yeah. You don't know bears.
All right, just make this the burn.
You don't know bears.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, do I just take one and one, or do I take a
You take 3 of one and you take 1 of the other, right?
Only for each go around. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let me take 3.
So this time I took 3 characters, and then from there I chose the plot.
All right, I take 2 notes cards.
3 notes.
3 notes?
3 notes, and then you refill as you use them.
Okay.
And can you pass me the soda, please, Josh?
Some of these
Bacon
are
bits.
Oh, my name is.
absolutely phenomenal.
Ira Glassman is your name now.
Yeah.
He's listening right now.
I like Steve.
I wonder what those guys are.
Bear mom.
He's onto something.
Raptor bear mom, huh?
You get an assassin sent to your house.
So
next day.
the next episode, I think I would like to actually make one of these as like a 15-minute like little audio drama.
Yeah.
Why not?
So we'll write a script.
Mine was going to end with Amy Poehler Bear killing the other team and showing her team.
The children?
Amy Poehler Bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, get Amy on the phone.
Amy, it's Trump.
I feel like what a missed opportunity would be like the other team's mom is bringing, instead of orange slices, she's got like fresh salmon for the kids.
Yeah, that would be good. That would
Hey
be good.
kids, we have your sushimi.
Exactly. It's in a rich upper crust
Here's your
California
spicy salmon
neighborhood.
rolls, kids, and then the bear.
Yeah.
All right, bacon bits. I guess you go first.
All right. So I have
Oh, can I have the touchy button?
touch my button.
Touch your button.
All right.
Ready?
Read yours and then I'll start it.
A troubled kid with supernatural abilities battles corruption in the greeting card industry.
Okay.
Okay. So this is basically going to be like 500 Days of Summer, but he's got X-ray vision. And I don't really feel like I need that much more into it. Okay. He's in the greeting card industry. There's Zoe Deschanel's in there.
Pause.
Yep.
Can we set this during the Iraq War?
Oh, absolutely.
Is he a mercenary?
He sees through the bomb vest on Zoe Deschanel's character. He obviously jumps in front of it. He's got supernatural abilities. He survives the blast, and George Bush gets a hold of this. Pretty much that's where it's going. It's gonna end with 9/11. Oh, well, I guess it's
Early Iraq.
Well, I guess
Early
it's-
Iraq.
I guess
First Iraq War.
It's
Oh,
a misdirect.
Okay, wait. That's a good point. Okay, it starts with the first Iraq War, ends with the second. The Gulf War, right? Is that the Gulf
I
War?
mean, you're guaranteed
500 Days of Kuwait.
All right, now I'm pivoting. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with
You
that
have
one.
5 seconds left.
You know what? I'm going to chalk
think
this
you're
one as a
good.
loss, but it would be a good movie.
Maybe we say fuck the rules a little bit and we all contribute.
Yeah, why not?
We can have a little
We're trying to
fun.
make content. We ate out of a trough
Yeah.
today. We're
Yeah.
trying to make content.
We ate out of a
It's-
literal trough.
It's hard to do a full thing sometimes.
Get closer to the mic.
I said it's hard to do the full thing sometimes.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she does say that.
That's your best man speech. Just I was going.
This is too hard.
I'm tired.
It's looking at me.
my mouth.
My
is
jaw
tired.
hurts.
My jaw hurts. It's looking at me funny.
It's so weird looking.
You do have to do a best man speech as a podcast. That would be probably,
I put
probably
googly
the
eyes
funniest
on
thing
it.
someone could do.
I put googly eyes on it when you're asleep.
Okay. Mine?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I think it's pretty good. A divorced dad trying to reconnect with his kids has just 2 hours to find a huge amount of money for a dangerous mobster.
Go.
Okay, so obviously this is a 90s movie about a dad trying to reconnect a la, Mr. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. But, instead of dressing up and being a maid for his kids, he's actually taking him on an adventure to help find the $1 million that he lost in gambling debts to this mobster, this dangerous mobster.
Is he prostituting himself out throughout the day?
I was going to say probably not. I was thinking more of a bank heist sort of situation because he needs a lot of money fast.
Pause. Crazy idea. Let's add a down on their luck auto mechanic as a love interest.
For the dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
well,
okay.
he's a divorcee, right?
So halfway through the movie,
this is too good.
The wife is, and they're trying to find all this money, and he's already taken the kids through a couple dangerous situations. And the wife's like, "This is why I divorced you." And the dad goes, "No, you divorced me because I'm in love with Enrique from the Pep Boys down the street." And she's like, "How did you know I knew about that?" And the kids are very confused at this point, but they're also just like, Dad, we gotta get back to the bank.
Eyes on the prize.
We still have all those people tied up, and we didn't take anything before we left.
Wow. I can't wait to see the sequel to Ricky's Last Goodbye.
Ricky, now Enrique.
Enrique's last goodbye. Yeah.
Do you think that Hawk Tuah girl ever actually spit on that thing?
At least once. I mean, especially afterward.
Oh, yeah.
Because if she hasn't done it afterward,
Yeah,
Then-
guys, like,
then
what
she's
a
a
fucking
fraud.
jip.
I had this idea for a skit that I wanted us. Like, I feel like we should have started a TikTok, but like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But it was a skit for like the guy who felt like he lost his shot. He was the Hawk to a guy. Someone interviewed him like, "What do you like when girls?" He was like, "I like when they just really spit a big old loogie on my dick." and he doesn't go viral. People are just like, "Oh, this guy's gross." And then like, 3 years later, the Hawk to a girl. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? This was supposed to be me."
That was my penis.
I should have been on Ellen.
has she gone on Ellen?
No.
Ellen doesn't exist anymore. Ellen's
She's on the run now, I think.
yeah, Ellen's house like flooded, and then she was like trying to get sympathy, and everyone's like, "Go fuck yourself."
And then she's like, Trump one, I'm going to the UK.
And then her house flooded in the UK.
Yeah, The last thing I heard
has
from
to
her is
come
like,
back.
that people were like, she's like, "I'm leaving this country." I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened to Ellen DeGeneres?
She had to come back because her house flooded in the UK.
She was like nasty
That's
to a
what-
PA, and now she's like a fugitive.
Apparently, she was nasty to everybody.
Yeah.
It's like she got
Apparently it
like
was an open
soft
secret.
Me Too'd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the first, and maybe only woman who really got me too. And it wasn't even sexual, it's just like she was like, such a
She's
huge
just a
asshole.
bitch.
Biggest
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
I think we're gonna like this one. A deadly assassin suffering from amnesia. I'm thinking, beekeeper, Jason Statham-esque figure. He's got amnesia. He's living on this farm, right? And he moves back to his hometown. He's struggling to rebuild his community after a devastating hurricane. So the hurricane is what gave him amnesia. A 2x4 framing structure from
Pause.
a house nearby.
What if all the characters were Vikings? Vikings are cool.
Okay, so we're going back to like probably the 1300s, and we got a Viking assassin. He's a scout. He goes out in.
I played that game.
Yeah, he's part of the advance crew that goes out to hunt down the Native Americans that they've just discovered. And he's part of the first recruiting Marine mission, and they've never experienced hurricanes before. He's landed, on the east coast of the Americas, and he went there with a mission to kill, right? And after this hurricane hits the east coast in North Carolina, where he's made inroads with the natives, hurricane hits. He gets slammed by not a 2x4, but part of the timber frame of a house, gets amnesia, forgets why he was there in the first place, falls in love with the native population, and it's a period drama of him falling in love.
It's an Oscar.
I would have
worthy.
also taken the Minnesota Vikings.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could just see former linebacker for the Minnesota
Yeah.
Vikings.
So you have your pick of
Divorced dad trying to reconnect with his kids and mobster money.
that's my
Yeah, I
favorite.
think I'm gonna go with
That's a classic.
All right, put it in the Beau Biden Memorial pit.
Her name is Noel. I have a dream.
Go first.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
whatever
So
your
I'll
name
I'll
is.
read the two cards and then you start the timer. Right. Okay. A cop that plays it by the book becomes trapped in a dangerous video game. All right. So it starts with a cop making an arrest of some shithead hacker kid from high school. Brings him in, and he's questioning this hacker guy.
Die
and
Hard
a-
4.
Maybe. Yeah, sort of like that. And then the hacker's like, "Oh, you'll know what it's like to be in my shoes one day." Cop goes home. His brain gets jacked by one of this hacker guy's friends. He gets uploaded into the mainframe, and now he's
Pause.
in the video game. Yeah.
Add some dragons and ice zombies. People go crazy for that stuff.
Okay, easy. All right, so now he's in the video game, and he's seeing ice dragons and zombies everywhere. And he's like, I never learned about this in the book. So now he's like, I got to get out of here. I got to go arrest this kid still, But he's got to learn that, his 9mm doesn't do much against a blue eyes white dragon. So he has to make his way through this adventure, learn that he has to bend the rules just a little bit to survive and eventually beat the game, at which point he's allowed to exit, because that's how these things always kind of work, you know? He'll make a few friends along the way. Maybe a Shrek-type ogre character will be a sidekick. Or maybe, yeah.
What other NPCs we got?
He falls in love with a shopkeeper.
Yeah.
He's getting that digital ussy.
The
dussy.
Exterior, daycare center. You two will relate. An overworked single parent goes back in time to kill Hitler.
All right, go.
Okay. We're at the daycare center. Overworked single parent is coming in to pick up little Timmy. And there's just, something bugging him about one of the other little kids there. He can't quite put his finger on it, but has a striking resemblance to a certain historical figure.
Pause.
And
how can we turn this into the next Godzilla reboot?
okay, so this overworked single parent is overworked because he's building a time machine. He's a government contractor. He realizes that the mother of one of the students is actually not too long lost descendant of one Adolf Hitler. Now, in his government position as a government contractor, he has accidentally stumbled upon time travel. He goes back in time through the lineage, kind of like Assassin's Creed. Goes back in time, kills Hitler, and
just keep going.
Yeah.
You're getting to the good part.
Now, we all know Godzilla is based in the aftermath of World War II. Mm-hmm. So, what was your note?
It was, how can we turn this into the next Godzilla reboot?
Yes. Okay. So, Godzilla is, because of going back in time, we are messing with the time-space continuum. It breaks things. Anyone familiar with the multiverse and the MCU, we're gonna break something.
Right.
So,
wait, is this gonna be the Dooku, the dark cinematic universe they tried to do with the Mummy?
yeah, we can kind of spin it on that.
With Hitler,
Hitler's one of the villains.
Kong can't do it alone.
We're going with Mecha Hitler.
Mecha Hitler.
You're gonna have Mothra. You're gonna have Mecha Hitler. You're gonna have Mecha Streisand, right? So you're gonna have what's the Rock'em Sock'em Robots one, but it's Charlie Day.
Oh, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to reference Pacific Rim in mine.
You're gonna have a Hitler Kaiju.
A Kai.
I thought
exactly.
I thought you were gonna go. Oh, you kill Hitler and you accidentally calls Godzilla.
Yeah.
So it's
That's what I-
and that raises the question. You know,
Well,
should-
yeah.
should you
I would
actually-
expect like a suburban nudist type of thing where the last scene is like, oh wait, Godzilla's here because of Hitler getting murdered.
Yeah,
This is the trade-off.
yeah. Was it worth it?
Japan's still destroyed.
I like your take on it better.
World War II ended the same way.
I like your take better. All right.
All right, your turn.
Exterior, Mexican resort town. A group of girls out for the best spring break ever tried to solve a mystery deep under the Pacific Ocean.
No, that's
Okay, so there's 4 girls, all stereotypes.
Pause. What if all the characters were in high school?
it kind of works.
All right, yeah, so they're less slutty now because they're under the legal age. And they're in Mexico because there's clearly no rules in Mexico, and they're just drinking, having a good time, meeting boys. And then they meet one boy. His name is Enrique. He's a down-on-his-luck mechanic.
It's part of the cinematic universe.
And he goes, hey,
Cinematic Universe, the ECU.
do you know Godzilla? He dropped his Mecha Hitler parts off in the Pacific Ocean, and we need to go find it. But actually, as luck has it, one of the girls is actually, her science fair project is a biosphere to take them down into the Pacific Ocean. And the
Just keep it going.
so they actually rebuild the ocean quest thing to see the Titanic, to go to the bottom.
The Titan submersible.
Of the Marianas Trench. And they go down there, and they're going down, and then they actually hit the point where the water comes up, and they fall through there, and they realize that the Earth is actually hollow, and we've all been wrong this whole time. But then Enrique pulls the mask off, and he's Godzilla the whole time.
The premise of a movie where they have to rebuild the Titanic little submarine.
I was just like, what do we have to see? It's like, well, I got this Xbox controller.
If we know what not to do.
PlayStation. Oh my god, you picked motion controls?
Or do.
They literally had a Logitech controller.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put a Logitech controller.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even like a nice controller.
It was a $30 controller.
Yeah.
It would have been better with the Wiimotes. Ow.
Yeah.
Interior, the principal's office. A child genius with no social skills competes in a deadly underground martial arts tournament.
Nice.
All right, so we have.
Oh, hold on. Great, but we need this movie to have a positive message about cyberbullying.
All right, so this kid is autistic, and that's why he's so good at martial arts. It's a very individualized
Robert Downey
sport.
Jr. discombobulated.
Yeah, he's like pretty much a Sherlock, but a child. Yeah, so he's got a touch of the tism. He doesn't have great social skills. He doesn't have many friends. He's in the 6th grade, so he's a little bit of a troublemaker because he gets bullied, especially by some of the older kids in like 8th grade. They see
Mostly
him as
online, right?
Mostly online.
Yeah.
But it obviously online bullying leads to real life bullying. So there's some bleed over. I know. So
Mostly
and
online.
look, so he's in a meeting with the principal. He's getting bullied, but he's also lashing out, and he doesn't have the social skills to really convey how he's feeling and the way that the bullying is negatively affecting him. But he's able to channel all those negative emotions and put it into his martial arts and put it into his jujitsu. And he goes to his MMA gym, and that's where he can really lash out and use his strength. So the cyberbullying, it's really having a toll on his mental health, but he's got an outlet. And he then, despite all the bullying, he becomes the head of the martial arts club at school, and he's able to fight all the bullies at school, and then he becomes their sensei.
Sayonara, Sensei.
I just want to say that the sentence of despite all the cyberbullying, he becomes the president of the martial arts club.
And also, then he becomes their sensei too. And then they all learn to respect him in the end.
Maybe we should stop bullying this guy.
Yeah.
Sensei,
The guy who could kill us in two
Even
strikes.
though we've been bullying him nonstop, he became
That's why they have the
president of the
cyberbully
club.
him, because they can't bully him in real life.
He goes back home and he logs onto Facebook and he goes, "Nice job, pal." He's like, "Finally, finally."
this is
Not telling me to kill myself.
it's very 80s-esque, and it's the point is just get strong.
Get strong.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
especially on the computer.
Interior 1, bedroom apartment. A cat that will do anything to get fed. Hunt and is hunted by a deadly serial killer.
Okay. I'm going to add one right from the jump. Let's add at least one explosion in every scene.
Okay. So a serial killer comes in. The cat, their cat dad is a deadly assassin.
Is this like a Keanu type movie or animated?
It's Muppets. So a serial killer breaks into this cat mom's house, and she fights him off, and she hits him in the head with a piece. She was going to feed the cat. The cat's like, "Oh, yum, fucking tuna tonight. Let's go, boys." The cat's played by the guy who does Shorzy, Jared Kelso, So they're there, and then she comes in, just strangles her, and she just hits him in the head with the can of tuna and discombobulates them all. And he's like, "Lady, get the fuck up! I'm hungry." So then serial killer grabs her, strangles her, takes her away, throws over her shoulder, but she's still unconscious, but she still has her can of tuna. He's like, "I have to go get this fucking can of tuna." So it's like Home Alone meets John Wick. So to cover the tracks, the serial killer blows up the apartment with a gas leak.
Yeah.
Cat jumps out of the window just in time to go, "Yeah!" Jumps onto the white van, because it has to be a white van.
Yeah.
Always.
Nice.
Is just sliding across the top of the fire, and then just having like a pure cat and mouse game
Ooh.
of who will get back. And then finally at the end, they're just standing on top of the rooftop of a high rise. And then the serial killer has his knife out, and the cat gets their claws.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Looks like this is the last of your 9 lives." And the cat just looks at him and goes, "Meow." And then just jumps up and does that cat thing where like they jump up and just like jump off you, and then pushes him off, and he keeps falling. Then he runs down and he like kicks open the door, or like he gets like does that cat thing, or like pushes through the door open.
Yeah.
And then the cat mom's just like, "You made it," and he just walks over right to the tuna fish, eats the tuna fish, and then goes home.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, that's good stuff.
And there's always going to be
I feel like you get a
explosions.
blank check if you say Home Alone meets John Wick in a pitch studio. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat Wick.
What if John Wick's cat?
Oh, this for some fucking tuna.
I have a pretty dumb one, but I have a really good title for it, I think.
Cocaine Bear.
So the premise, the character is a gang of ruthless Girl Scouts, has a steamy affair with a dog who has never had a home. Okay. So the premise of the film,
I guess we're going on the hub.
we got a bunch of Girl Scouts. They're ruthless. They'll do anything for a sale. They're wandering the streets late at night, trying to go house to house. you know,
Okay.
door to-
Actually, you
ladies
know
of
what's
the
hot
night.
right now is teen pregnancy.
Oh.
Can we work one of those in?
boy, do I have a movie for you. They're going door to door. They're trying to sell these cookies, and you know they're scaring people. They're extortion racket.
Hey, Grandma,
They're-
you
they're
want
get-
some
they're getting those cookies.
Samoas?
They're banging on windows, on doors. They're throwing bricks through car windows. You know the whole works. As they're walking one day, they're getting followed by a stray dog, and at first they think it's a nuisance, but after a while it becomes endearing to them, and then eventually, you know, this is going to play in Japan, so it becomes sexual. And so obviously these girls are all, you know, getting impregnated, and the dog is the father. And the question, you know, the parents are now wondering, you know, how did our 3 street walking Girl Scouts get pregnant? Who's the real father? The dog? Does he want to accept responsibility, or is he just going to continue to eat garbage? And you know, there's a lot to that. And the theme, the title I had for the film is Tagalong.
Hey.
Yeah, because it's got the dog, which is the tag along, the cookie, and also the peanut butter trick, which is going to be a pivotal trick to get impregnated by the dog. So.
Have you heard of Mr. Hands? Of all, I know you got to get out of here. So, who had the most points? You?
No, I only have one.
I think
I had
everybody got
one.
one.
I had one.
I literally think everybody got one.
I don't have any because I'm
I'm
good at this.
Oh, no, I have 2.
Yeah. I
All
thought
right,
you
you
had
won.
two.
Cool.
You had
So-
Cat Wick in the other one.
Here's how this is going to work. Then you can for like the white elephant thing, you can have your pick of the steal. We'll just like randomly choose, and you get the steal because you have the most points.
Okay.
So you can steal one of the other gifts.
Yankee swap.
If you throw mine out, I am not offended.
It's your birth certificate.
Yeah.
I don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
I already have one.
I've been
I
born.
know. I've been born.
And then of all the things we pitched, let's think of one or two. Which ones come to mind right now that you would actually want to like write a script? We'll keep it to like 15
Catwick
minutes.
doesn't seem terrible.
Cat Wick doesn't seem terrible. Not a lot of dialogue,
Yeah.
but as an actual short story, you could probably make it a 20-minute thing.
Soccer Bear.
I like Soccer
Yeah,
Bear.
Soccer Bear. And
Amy Poehler Bear?
Yeah,
Amy Poehler Bear is a good one.
And I also like Dog Girl Scout Cookie.
That one's a little racy.
yeah,
That's pot.
Is it any worse than most Lifetime movies? It just has a
Yeah.
dog in it, you know. But the dog could be 18.
It's dog like rape.
It's not. It's
It's not-
consensual.
no,
I guess in
want-
dog
beautiful.
years it's fine.
They love this dog. They're in
You
love
don't
with
understand.
this
They're in a
dog.
polycule.
Okay, if that's not it, then though, I would say going back and killing Hitler and accidentally causing Godzilla.
That's actually a good
That's
one.
a good
it's
one.
like it's like a what do you do?
What do you do? What would you do?
And it's oddly
Hey,
enough.
What's worse for Japan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, oddly enough, the exact same amount of people were killed.
yeah. So
Like
what
it's
do you
not
do?
even like you could like weigh that against each other. The exact same amount of people were killed.
That would be funny. As the guy's like, man, if I don't kill Hitler, they're gonna nuke Japan. If I do kill Hitler,
Godzilla would.
Godzilla's gonna level Tokyo.
Can you imagine like you kill Hitler, you go back to like the world's like really fucked up, like it's been destroyed or whatever. You go back in time, you're like, guys, and this
Guys,
is gonna
You
get clipped.
don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Hitler's brother.
Hitler wasn't that bad.
If you thought Hitler was bad, wait till
You
you see
come
his
back,
brother.
or you come back and everything's normal, and be like, And then you see the news one day, you just see a fucking giant dinosaur blasting Tokyo with a laser beam out of its mouth. You're like, oh shit.
Or it's exactly
Records say he escaped from a German lab after oversight was lost.
God, yeah. Goidenheim Godzilla.
or it's exactly the same, but like his favorite flavor of ice cream was never invented. And he goes, no, but we're going back.
Ooh, no. He didn't go to art school, but instead he became an engineer. And bioengineer. And like he met like
right, you tried to
Goebbels.
soft hand. You didn't kill Hitler. You just let him out of art school. And then he went into organic chemistry.
And he revived the dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly.
Hitler.
He finds the hollow earth, he finds the dinosaurs, and he breeds them in a lab.
Oh, I had an idea for a movie. This is like kind of unrelated, but it involves Hitler. But like, imagine that commercial like time travel becomes available, and so there's like 100,000 people a day just going back in time trying to kill Hitler, and so like there's a government job of just people that protect him to keep the time continuum like steady, and it's like a really shitty government job. Yeah, like defend Hitler's life.
Oh wait,
so he
no,
can, so he can
those
so
are the
it's like
Nazis.
it's like Loki.
Yeah,
like the show
I
Loki.
didn't see the show.
That's the premise. There's a bureaucratic, and same thing with like Umbrella Academy. There's like the bureaucratic organization maintaining like
Time continuum.
Yeah. And so there's like this cohort of bureaucrats whose sole purpose is to, despite the fact that they don't agree with Hitler, if they don't allow him to live, everything falls apart.
Yeah, they're the not like that's the thing. They're
Is
the
it really?
Nazis. Every Nazi was just like a computer programmer or a soldier from the future that needed to like just make sure Hitler didn't die.
We gotta have World War II.
Yeah, you're like we gotta have World War II.
Like,
we
well,
don't-
do we have to be doing all this other stuff though?
These Jewish time travelers need to stop. We should never let the Jews have access to time travel. we need to destroy the population.
You're hiding time travelers, aren't you?
Oh, so this is a causal loop then, right?
Yeah.
So he knew, but because it's
At the
always
end, he
it's-
accidentally nukes Japan.
No. He this has all already happened, and he has experienced all of the time travelers already who have come back to kill him. So he already like his
He's a
existence-
master combatant.
yeah, but nothing changes. Like he just survives as long as like because there's always bureaucrats around him. You can't actually change anything that happened.
There's a shitty. I don't know. It wasn't actually shitty, but there was a sci-fi show called The Magicians, and it was about like it was like a more mature wizard magic show or whatever. And they make reference to the fact that like every new freshman class, there's always a group that tries to time travel back and kill Hitler, but it turns out Hitler's actually a very powerful battle mage. And they drop this line and then just move on from it. And I was like, hold on, what the
You really don't want to go back and shoot fireballs at Hitler. It's not gonna end well
he's
for
just
you.
he's just gonna turn you to a crisp.
Do you remember
Yeah, he's level 12.
Yeah, he'll fucking own you.
Do you remember in the Marvel movie The Eternals how like it's revealed that they
gave him the bomb,
one like
yeah.
the one like the engineer internal guy literally gave them Hiroshima like the atomic bomb.
The little fat man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're-
Also, like, why was that your first choice? We're like, hey, this is the only way we could do this. Like, I'm pretty sure the war was winding down to an end.
So they let like the
Until-
Holocaust
He was
happen.
like, I just
Yeah.
made this thing. I really want to see it in action.
Well, he was trying to prevent
some
Mecha
alien.
Hitler.
Bad guy.
So he was doing the opposite. He was trying to destroy
like,
Japan to prevent.
Yeah,
it.
he literally was like, oh man, think of the movies that are gonna come out of this. Godzilla.
You really don't want to go back and fight Battle Mage Hitler.
Wait, I got it. Okay. All right. So here it is. It's time traveling back to kill Hitler, but it's really just like World War II has to happen, and it's Hollywood from the future who's concocting the scheme so that they can make money off of making Band of Brothers and all these like
video
World
game
War II
industry.
Yeah, like all the Call of Duty games. Like it's created not only the military industrial complex, but the movie industrial complex that surrounds World War II and this massive like the first truly like global scale event.
What
And
if?
it's concocted by the future.
I feel like
of-
this could
Wait,
be.
I caused Saving Private Ryan?
What if all of World War II is just video game players coming back to like play in real life?
So none of them. No.
So like Ready Player One, but it's actually historical.
So my grandfathers didn't actually fight in the war.
No, neither of my. Yeah, our grandparents are actually our kids.
Ooh, it's like
Oh,
future
time travel.
Some guy named MILF Banger 69.
I can kill 20 Nazis.
Yeah, that's why my grandpa would always talk about his no scopes.
Yeah.
Just everyone shooting sniper rifles at the waist and the,
Jumping up and down, growing in midair.
bunny hopping in Normandy.
Yeah.
Hey, is this tax? Oh, dolphin dive! Whee!
Yeah.
Woo! That would be honestly, if we didn't have drones or whatever in the future was just like 1940s tech, that would be like what's happening right now.
Oh yeah.
All the kids getting drafted now. They just, no scope, dualies.
I saw.
Yeah,
I saw one that was just like when you accidentally shoot your boy World War III because you didn't see his gamer tag above his head.
Whoops.
I've been there.
I was gonna say though, Josh, yours could easily be like co-opted by white supremacists.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Oh, the future Hollywood elite.
Yeah.
are
I mean,
time
all you have to
traveling.
do is like, well, who's Hollywood?
Those Catholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay because I'm pitching it.
Yeah. But
I don't
that's
think that's
actually
true.
kind of exactly what they would be saying is going on.
Yeah, there's some guy that's just some swastika tattoos going. I knew it.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this is good stuff.
I'm taking my mom to see this movie.
Content
Content
piggies.
Okay. Well, speaking of a global cabal of like child rapists and Hollywood elite, you gotta get home. So
Yeah.
let's
Exactly like to my childhood.
Here is
Well, if I got the steal, why doesn't everybody go first before me and I'll just go last?
So you could take his or mine.
Yeah.
I don't know where yours.
Mine's
is.
hidden.
There's something
Mine's a
inside this
surprise.
bottle.
So just say
there's
you-
something inside this
In mine,
Fart FM
and
branded.
there's
I'll
something
take the
behind-
hidden one.
hidden behind the bar cart.
Yeah.
I hope you like cooking.
I
hope
don't. I sure don't.
It's a rusty wok.
Oh, actually, wait.
It's a walk to remember.
I would take that.
Well, you can
steal
steal
it.
it.
You can steal it. It's been in my basement for a long time.
Because I'm going to sell it at the scrap
A
yard.
rusty wok. Have you ever
As-
used it?
Once. I used it once.
Get closer to the mic.
I used it once. I asked for it for Christmas from my siblings because I didn't know what else to tell them. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll make Chinese food more often if I get one. And that didn't really happen. So I used it once, and then it's just been in storage, and now it's just rusty. You could probably. That's why I said if you put in some work, it's actually usable.
I'll get an angle grinder. All
There
right.
you go. I'm never gonna do that. So
All right. Well, your choice.
I'll take the bag. CP, huh? It's a pink hat that just says CP on it.
Content piggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
what people are gonna think.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well,
The
Yeah.
global cabal of child
So
predator
you can't
elite
wear that in
Hollywood
public.
executives.
I would like it more if there was like a little kid smiling on it, but
It's got a ponytail slot too.
yeah, I do see that. I do see that. Jesus Christ. No one's gonna steal this from me.
You can steal whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I can steal it.
There's only 3 gifts.
Yeah. Give me the $7 I put in there.
Damn.
I put $7 in there.
Damn it.
Ooh, is that a metal straw in there?
Yeah, you want to take it.
Oh, I got a wok.
It's actually good. It keeps it very cold. Yeah. I put
maple?
$7 in there.
Okay, well, here's my gift. I had $2.
How do you? Where am I gonna?
You need to have an open
It's your
flame.
problem now. I don't know.
I really
Trade it for $2.
Nah, you're fucking funny.
It's $2. This means nothing to me.
Did you buy like a special burner?
No, I just put it on the stove. It goes on the stove.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can put it on the
It's
stove,
just-
no
you just
problem.
put it on the stove. There are special burners, I think, but you can also just use it on the stove.
Yeah,
No problem.
there's an attachment. I think you could make it
Yeah.
domed so it doesn't fly off, but
right.
you're fine.
But otherwise, I mean, it stays there. So you could do the whole thing.
And like the pushy, the
pushy
flipper with the
thing, Yeah,
spatula.
you got a lot of motion on it.
I gotta say the other thing that I was working on something and I didn't have time to finish it today was I had an electric toothbrush and I cut the bristles off and I hot glued a knife to it. So when you push the button, it spins in a circle. So it was gonna be for self defense. But I couldn't get the knife to stay on when I was spin it. And I didn't have time to fix it today, but I'll bring it some other time.
You didn't leave it there for the kids to find, right?
I really hope they don't find that.
Is it in the trash?
No, it's in my nightstand.
Mommy, what's Daddy doing?
Yeah, what about when your wife finds it?
You want to rob my house, don't you?
That's your self defense. It's like I brushed his teeth. Oh my god!
Think twice, asshole.
Content Piggies is a Fart FM original production.
They say my dick is small.